exercise on Fourier law, exercise on composite wall, exercise on heat flow through the cylinder. So the first exercise is depend upon the Fourier law. So calculate the rate of heat loss, that is Q, through a wall of red brick having K, that means thermal conductivity, is equal to 0.70 watt per meter Kelvin, 5 meter in length, 4 meter in height, and 250 millimeter in thickness. If the wall surface are maintained at 370 Kelvin and 303 Kelvin respectively, that means we are having a red brick which is having thermal conductivity 0.70 watt per meter Kelvin, and this brick is having 5 meter length, 4 meter height, and 250 millimeter thickness. And the temperature, that means inner and outer temperature of this brick is 373 Kelvin and 303 Kelvin. So from this data we have to calculate the heat transfer rate, that means Q. So this is our formula. Q is equal to Ka dt by x. So here K is the thermal conductivity, A is the area, delta T is the temperature difference, x is the thickness. So first we have to calculate the area. So 5 into 4, that is 20 meter square. Thickness of the bricks is given 250 millimeters. So it is converted into the meter dividing by 1000. And temperature difference, that is delta T, that means difference between these two temperatures. So 373 minus 303, we obtain 70 Kelvin. And the thermal conductivity of brick is given as 0.70 watt per meter Kelvin. So put all this value in this equation, that is in the Fourier law. So K is, you have to put here 0.070, multiply by area 20 meter square, then delta T is 70 Kelvin and x is 0.25. So solving this equation we get 3920 watt. So this is the actually heat transfer rate through that red brick. Then second exercise is based upon the derivation of composite wall. So in this problem there is a furnace. So furnace is constructed with 250 millimeters, 225 millimeters thick of fire brick, 120 millimeter of insulating brick, and 225 millimeters of building bricks. So there are three types of bricks, and then the inside temperature is 1200 Kelvin and the outside temperature is 330 Kelvin. Find the heat loss per unit area and the temperature of the junction of the fire brick and insulating brick. So thermal conductivity of each brick is given here. So thermal conductivity for fire brick is 1.4, thermal conductivity of insulating brick is 0.2, and for building brick 0.7. So this figure explains the example. So first one is the fire brick, then another one is the insulating brick, and then third one is the building bricks. So from these three bricks this wall is made, and inside temperature is 1200 Kelvin, outside temperature is 330 Kelvin. So we have to calculate the heat transfer rate or heat transfer loss, we can say, per unit area and temperature of the junction of the fire brick. That means we have to find the junction, means when the two bricks are meeting at a one point, so that this is called a junction. So here these two bricks is found junction here, and these two bricks found junction here. So you have to calculate the temperature also and heat transfer rate through these bricks. So let T dash and T double dash is the temperature of fire brick and insulating brick, and the insulating brick and building brick junction respectively. That means here is the T dash and T double dash. Then we know that before going to the calculation of heat transfer loss, we have to calculate the thermal resistance. So this is the formula for the thermal resistance: X1 divided by K1 into A. So this is for the layer first or brick first. So X1 is the thickness of that brick, K1 is the thermal conductivity of that brick, and A is the area. So here we take the area common, that is 1 meter square. So by putting all the values in this equation, we get R1 is equal to 0.1607 Kelvin per watt. So this is the unit of resistance. So this is actually called a thermal resistance. Similarly, you have to calculate the thermal resistance for insulating brick. Means we have to first calculate the resistance for first brick, then second, and then third. So here for second, we have to change the value of X2, K2, area remaining same. And similarly for building brick, you have to put the value of X3, K3 and area. Then we obtain these three resistance. Then our formula for heat loss per unit area is Q is equal to delta T by R. So delta T is nothing but the temperature difference between these two bricks. So this is the temperature difference, 1200 minus 330. So you have to put here, and R means total thermal resistance, so which is nothing but the addition of R1, R2 and R3. So we have added here that resistance which is calculated in previous slide. Then the Q, that means heat loss per unit area, is equal to 803.5 watt per meter square Kelvin. So this is our first answer. Then for calculating the temperature difference, we have to take the temperature of the junction, we have to take the temperature ratios. So for first temperature junction, temperature, that is T dash, we have to take the temperature difference between these two, means fire brick and delta T entire, and which is equal to the resistance of that fire brick and divided by total resistance. So by making this equation, we can calculate the T dash. So we know that R1, we know R, we know the value of delta T, entire temperature difference, and we know that the temperature difference for fire brick. So that is 1200 minus T dash. So this T, you have to calculate the T dash. So solve this equation and we get T dash, that means the temperature of this junction is T dash, so which is equal to 1071 Kelvin. Similarly for second temperature junction, that means T double dash, you have to again take the temperature ratios and resistance ratio. So here we have to put the 1071. So this temperature is here, this temperature, and then we have to minus that T double dash, that means this temperature, divided by delta T entire. Resistance we have already calculated, and total R is given here. So from this, again we can solve this equation and we can calculate the T double dash. So which is the second junction temperature. So these three answers are obtained from these equations. Then third exercise is for calculating the heat transfer rate through the cylindrical tube. So this formula is also given in the notes. So cylindrical tube has inner diameter 20 mm, outer diameter 30 mm, and we have to find the rate flow through the tube having length of 5 meter and the inner temperature 373 Kelvin and outer temperature 308 Kelvin, and the thermal conductivity of the tube is 0.291 watt per meter Kelvin. So this is our equation. Q is equal to 2 pi RML into T1 minus T2 divided by R2 minus R1. So K is thermal conductivity, Rm is the log mean radius, L means length of the tube, T1, T2 is the temperature of inner surface and outer surface, R1 and R2 is nothing but the radius of the cylindrical tube, inner and outer radius. So you have to put all these values. That means you have given that K is equal to 0.291, length 5 meter, and from diameter we can calculate the radius, and that radius you have to convert into the meter. So these are the radius. Note that in problem diameter is given, so you have to divide by 2 to that value, then we get radius, and that radius you have to convert into the meter. And inside and outside temperature is, that means T1 is 373, T2 is 308. And again you have to calculate the log mean radius. So this is the formula for the log mean radius, R2 minus R1 divided by ln R2 by R1. So you have to put all these value and from in the calculator, and we get the value of log mean radius is equal to 0.0123 meter. Then we have all this value. So put this value in this equation, and then we get the Q is equal to 1460.8 watt. So this is the final answer. So these are the some problems from the unit 1, that is conduction. Thank you.